At Somerton, Cinders and Sapphires. Written by Leila Rasheed. Read by Rosie Jones. Prologue. At Sea in Springtime, 1912. Lady Ada Averley leaned on the rail of the steamboat Moldavia, feeling the hum of the ship's huge engines through the steel, a rhythmic shudder like a giant's breathing. The black sea glittered with the reflection of the stars above her, and the wind tugged at her hat and loosened the dark curls that framed her pale face. Her features were a perfect mirror of her late mother's, but the grey eyes and the proudly lifted chin were pure Averley. This steamboat had carried many young English women to India in its time, just as it would have carried any other commodity that was in short supply in the colonies. Less frequently did it bring them back again. Even less frequently was the Englishwoman in question as attractive and eligible as Lady Ada, eldest child of the Earl of Westlake. The wild romantic shores of Italy lay behind them. Tonight they were passing through the Straits of Gibraltar. Before Ada lay England, and the prospect of her first season this coming spring. But she was not looking forward to the dances and the attention of young men. Her mind was as restless as the sea. She knew what her late mother's friends said about her. Quite beautiful, they agreed, but too serious. It was understandable, they said, with the tragedy of her mother's death and the responsibility she had inherited for her delicate younger sister. That was not all. The news about her father's resignation from the post of lieutenant governor only added to her worries. Georgiana was too young and too naturally light-hearted to understand the severity of the rumours that circled like kites. But Ada understood what they meant for her on the eve of her first season. At least the other debutantes would be relieved. Another contender out of the race meant more chances for them. It seemed her parents' efforts to bring up a perfect lady would be wasted. She knew quite well that it was wrong to be on the first-class deck at midnight with no hat, no gloves, and no chaperone. But she could not sleep. After days at sea, even the luxurious stateroom felt like a prison. But it was not just that, nor the scent of the sea wind that had brought her up to the deck. It was the sense that the ship carrying her...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?